As many of you know already, obesity is a growing problem in America today. But what you might not realize is that also childhood obesity is also a growing problem. Childhood obesity is still on the rise, and there are many different reasons why it's on the rise, from eating junk food, following what their parents do, and not even getting enough exercise. So I'm here to tell you 3 ways that we can maybe deal with this problem with kids. 1, we can decrease the amount of junk food in schools. 2, we can make sure kids are getting the exercise they need every day. And 3, they have a much higher risk of diseases that are mostly deadly. All right, for my first idea, if we decrease the amount of junk food in schools, then it's easier for kids to choose the healthy ways because their parents aren't there nagging them on what to eat. From the Journal of Nutrition, Education, and Behavior, it says that over 27 million obese children eat school lunches every day. So that's over half the kids in America who eat school lunches are getting obese. Like I said earlier, if they have healthy choices and someone's telling them what to eat and maybe people are educating them, they might have a better idea of what they can eat because they don't have their parents there nagging them on you should eat this, not the pizza, have the apple. For my second idea, it's hard for children to get the exercise they need every day. And so one way that we can do this is make recess mandatory or make physical education classes mandatory. A study in obesity in children and adults says that 60 minutes of exercise a day is the only way to maintain a healthy lifestyle if you're not eating the proper way. Because good cardiovascular health is the only way you're going to live a long, healthy life. And without 60 minutes of exercise a day and the kid is eating junk food, they're kind of just going to keep getting bigger and bigger, and that's no good. And for my third idea, obese children are at much higher risk for diseases associated with weight gain, and eating junk food with them contributes to this. From the article in Obesity Reviews, they're at a higher risk of health disease, diabetes, certain cancers, gallbladder disease, osteoarthritis, and other things. And not only are these hard for people to understand, especially for kids, it's hard for them to really know what they are. So I think we need to educate kids on what these diseases are and how they can be prevented and what they can actually cause, and most of them can actually result in death. So if we teach the kids about what they're eating and what healthier things they can be eating, that would probably be the best way to go. And in conclusion, not only children but adults also need to be informed. I know all of us are almost 20, if not older, and I know a lot of you, instead of going to the salad bar, we go eat the burrito, we go eat the pizza instead. And it's easy because we're kind of independent for if not the first time, and it's a lot easier for us to just eat whatever we want and not really care. So we also need to remember what the right choices are and what we need to eat, and what, although it might taste good now, it might not result in making you feel good later. Because I know what I do, if I eat 15 pizza rolls, I'm not going to feel the greatest in about an hour. So not only that, we need to take certain actions. We need to make sure that kids are eating right, and we need to make sure that we're eating right. And not only that, I think everyone knows that kids look up to you, and that's the only reason that they might be the same as their parents. So if we eat better, they'll start eating better. So to restate my 3 main points to keep kids a little bit slimmer, make them a little bit healthier. My first point was decrease the amount of junk food in schools. My second was make sure kids get the right amount of exercise every day. And my third is if we make sure that kids are educated on what could actually happen to them if they do let themselves get to that point where it's hard to return from, that they actually know what the consequences might be.